And here's a bowl. Looks like it has some gold flecks in the edge. Here's the bottom. All right, it says $4.99. It kind of has like a pine cone cross-hatching look. This actually might be like an artist piece, not a mass-produced piece. Look at how it's not quite perfect. And hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, aka Lilyworks, and today I am in Minnesota. I almost said Minnesota, Wisconsin. I am near St. Paul, Minnesota. My husband's on a work trip, but today he has free. He's like working 3 days and then today he has off. So we went hiking. I might post some cute videos later, but now they are napping all at the hotel and I get to go thrifting. So I'm here at, it's a Christian ministry little town thrift store. It's actually closing in 40 minutes. So this one is the earliest that is closing. So I decided to hit this one up first to see what we can find. And then I know that there's a Goodwill around here and Salvation Army. So we're just gonna go shopping. We'll see if any of them have jewelry, see if any of them have some good hard goods for the antique booth or selling online. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so it says 50% off everything this week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So today is Saturday, so that is a good deal. I see baskets right there. A little tiny thrift store here. Yeah, it looks like they do have jewelry as well. So if you guys don't know, I also have a jewelry channel. That one is bigger than this channel actually. Maybe I should get a cart, you guys. Should I? Let's do that. Let's get a little cart. Yeah. Okay, we are by Little Knickknacks and Figurines. I'm not too familiar with like figurines and such. So let's see. There's this one for $3. Has really pretty like water splashing. Chinese or Japanese maybe? I'm not sure. I mean, that is pretty cool. I think it's vintage. We have a decanter, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Okay. Teacups. System Limoges for $3. Not marked. We have a basket, $25. Do we think it's a Longaberger? Probably. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not marked. Let's just twist it around to see if it has. No, it does not have a logo or anything. There is some damage right there. All right, let's keep looking. Fabric. We have this right here. Not marked. This must be like a little home decor section. And then on this side is crafting supplies. So the town that I'm in is nearby colleges. So it's like kind of like a college town. So you see a lot of young people in the thrift stores here. This is actually really pretty beaded flower arrangement. Okay. This one is $20. It is marked something on the bottom. It has like these little wheat sheaves. I'll probably leave that one. I have to be pretty picky because I have to take this stuff home. Like I can't grab a train table for my kids. Ooh, I do see a gold frame. Not high quality though, so let's just take a peek. And damaged. Oh, it is wood though. That's a plus. Oh my gosh. Is this real hair? No, it feels fake. Okay. I know that people have made wall decor with hair, but like vintage hair. All right, this is kind of random. Do we see what's going on? So there's like toys, and I think just like the outside might have things to look at. All right, we have This, oh, it says clearance. So we have this here. Toy shop. Okay. We have books. What is this? Just like a wall decor piece. Yeah. There's no music in here, so that's good. Oh, helmet of salvation, breastplate of righteousness. This would be a Sunday school thing. That's kind of cool. It'd be $2.50 for that one. All right, we have cross stitching to a number one dad and grandpa. All things bright. This is a song that I sing with the kids that I'd have like a little homeschool group. So calligraphy and lettering design, Minnesota. So it's, I'm not going to sing it for you guys in here. But all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. So that's one of the kids' favorite songs that I sing with them for the group. This is just a print of needlepoint.
No, they're not. I have their mind. He has no leashes. Huh?
Okay, Norman Rockwell. Well, this is pretty. 20. Look at this etching, you guys. Isn't that nice? That is really nice. All right, on the bottom, it says silver plate. Something silver company. It is really pretty though, isn't it? I love this little top right here. And then what is this? We have a lot of, I kind of love these. Look at the handle on them. So they're copper. How much are they? So they would be 10 each. I kind of love the porcelain blue. Isn't that adorable? Very old looking. And then what does this one say? Solid copper. They have a lot of copper teapots here. Okay. I think I'll grab a couple, actually. Maybe this one and this one? This one is 20. This one looks really old. Look at this old black wood. This one is 20. Do any of these have marks? Oh, look at how pretty that is. Whoa, I didn't even see that at first. We'll grab that one. And then we'll grab this one for 10. And we'll grab this one for 10. Okay. So we have 3 things. I mean, this one's kind of cool too. This one is 20 as well. All right, I'll leave that one, and I'll leave that one. Okay. This is just flashed on. You can see it coming off cranberry like thumbprint style. We have some pink. Is this the depression glass down here? Is this a ashtray with a little heart? Or it looks like a tidbit tray, but it has these little, I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay. And what is this? Hand bowl art. Okay, will you... Yep, it's a hand. And maybe a plant or maybe a hummingbird water feeder or something. I know that there are some hand pottery bowls that can go for a ton of money. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen, but I don't think that that is it. Okay, coming down this side here, we have lamps, baskets, more baskets here, little cow. This one says brass, I think. It was $12.20, now it's $7, half off. George and Martha Washington, Mount Vernon. And then this might be a Hager piece down here, but it looks broken. Or what am I thinking? Because I think there's another piece that goes with it, like a little bowl wall piece. What does it say? Dolly 1972. Okay, so not a Hager piece, but I know Hager has a similar thing. This is, it feels like soap. Okay.
What do you mean? You spilled it, or what are you talking about?
Okay, cookware, bakeware. This little pottery mug for $1. Just this. This is heavy. This is a Hearth and Hand. This was a candle, and now there is no longer a candle in it. Alright, here is a wood plate that was $20. This one is by Pierre's Pantry. I have not heard of that. I'll look it up. And then moving over here, this caught my eye. I'm wondering if this is Prussian. Let's see. It doesn't say, but I love it. Look at how beautiful that is. It's gonna only be 50 cents. And it totally reminds me of a Prussian trivet. I'll put that one in the cart. Okay, we have this trivet. There's a crack and a ding. We'll leave that one. We have some coasters. We have a couple plates for $3. This one says Camwood Ivory. I just have one more place and then we can go look at jewelry, and I'll probably show jewelry on the next channel, and we'll just do the jewelry haul over there. Okay, we have a moose, maybe like a toothbrush holder. Bags, maybe I will look at, like, see if there's any vintage bags here, or scarves. Okay, up here, picture. Okay, I did find some things hidden back here by the shoes. So look at this big jug. Oh, this is not. This comes apart. Is this a cookie jar? Okay, so it says craftware, and it is way more lightweight than I thought. I'm wondering if this is worth something. I mean, this is heavy. This top is heavy, but the rest of it is not. It's probably like some kind of cooler. I'm gonna leave that. And what else do we have over here? This fruit bowl. This is really pretty. Home decor. Do these come out? Yes, they do. They all feel like chalkware. Probably are very fragile. Let's see if we can peek under. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. All right, I'm gonna leave those there. We have, oh, wallets. I do like wallets. There's not a big selection here. And then we have some wall art. All right, I'm gonna go look at the jewelry now. All right, you guys, we are here at Salvation Army, somewhere around St. Paul, and I literally passed like 6 Caribou coffees while I was on the way here. which is so funny. Is that like a thing here in Minnesota? Because usually you would pass, you know, 6 Starbucks coffee places if we were living in Wisconsin. But I'm like, there's a literally, like, there could be a Caribou Coffee not even like a half a mile away from each other. So I thought that was so funny. But I wanted to give the last thrift store a shout out. So if you're in the St. Paul area, make sure you head on over to that thrift store. So cute, and they are doing an actual mission. It is a thrift store with a mission, and the lady there that was helping me was so adorable. She was so excited for, like, she kept looking at the different jewelry pieces and, oh, this is so, and she was loving the jewelry. And you guys know, when you have someone that loves the same kind of stuff, it makes the whole thing really, really fun. So vintage jewelry, yeah. Let's go in to Salvation Army to see what we can also find, and hopefully there's jewelry and some good stuff in here as well. Okay, so this looks like it is a pretty big Salvation Army actually. So I'm gonna start over here. It says electronics. There's clocks, but most of the electronics does not interest me. All right, we have some newer metals here. Oh wow, appliances. Look at how nice that looks. Okay, we have plants, but some of these could actually be really nice vases. This one looks like a hand thrown pottery piece. Yeah, so this one, it does have the stamp right there. It is $7.99. I bet there's a color of the day or a color of the week here. All right, let's see if there's any vintage looking. Maybe this one down here. This one says semi-porcelain. But that is so cute. I like that. I like the pink flowers. Okay, I definitely need to see if there is a color of the day. Okay, so I just asked someone and they said that there's actually 2 colors today, and it's red and white. And I'm not sure whose cart or if this is somebody's cart, but I guess we'll look around it. This one has some broken pieces, but let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. But here's a little hummingbird bell. Let me reach my tall body way across. It is a music box. That's pretty, isn't it? Chippy, unfortunately. Anything down a little? Yep, this is like ceramic hat. Okay, nobody's in this aisle. We can look for some stuff. I wonder if these glow. They look a little bit too light in color for those to glow. This is a pretty colored butter dish. Looks like redware pottery actually. It's yellow for $5. Oh, what is this? Oh, I literally thought it was like a can, like a whole like canister type thing. So it's $9.99 for this whole set here. Hearth and hand. Here's another one from Target. What does this say? Terra Rosa. Is this for butter or cheese? Or something? This is from IKEA. Oh, more of the same pattern and more. Okay. This one looks very vintage, very mid-century modern. Not marked. Isn't that a sleek design? More hearth and hand. These are really cute little appetizer plates. And we have a little fabric box. That's sweet. Tapestry fabric box. Alright, nothing is really standing out to me. There's some temptations down there, but not tempting to me. Alright, we have a lot of art over there. Let's go up this aisle real quick. I keep forgetting about music. The last store didn't have music, and this one is Old Ivory Syracuse, made in America. So I have to talk over the music so that I don't get a strike. Isn't this pretty? That kind of looks like candlewick prettiness. All right, so $3 for this. Interesting. Okay, more basket on this end. Looks like sports and things, but I do see a vase over here that looks pretty interesting to me. Look at this. Is this a form of raku? Maybe? Looks like there's like fingerprints on it. But isn't this interesting? Huh. Yeah, you can see that it's like a terracotta almost on the inside. Not marked. I think I'm gonna leave this here. Because I'm not super familiar with it. We have some pine cone candle holders. This is really pretty. I think this was someone's craft project where you can take a vase and then, oh, maybe not. Maybe someone actually bought it like that, but it is pretty. All the broken pieces. Here's another hummingbird. All right, let's see. This is pretty. This one says Sakuru, China. Isn't that cute? Okay, we found the trinkets and littles area. Let's see. We have music box here. We have oh, isn't this pretty? I love this like little teapot on top of the teacup, but it's probably just single, which doesn't really tempt me that much because usually if I'm making a pot of something, I want it to last more than just a single cup, but that is sweet. We have an eggplant here, made in Japan. Alright, you guys, even though there's a lot of stuff in this store, I'm not really like finding a ton of stuff. So let's see, what is this here? Another piece. It says something on the bottom that I cannot read. Okay, back here. This one is made in Italy, Bassano, but it is broken. You can see that's very broken. I'm gonna leave that one. And then down here, this is actually made out of like ceramic. What does it say? It says, ooh, made in Italy. Okay, how much is this one? Oh, please let there be a price on here. Well, there's not, but this is gonna be the first piece that we hope we can purchase. We'll see how much that's for. And then there's this piece that's next to it right here that looks like, ooh, it is hand painted. Okay, so looks like it did say something at some point, but it could also be hung on the wall by a wire. Someone took this off, so I'm going to, maybe if I take a picture, maybe it will tell me more about this. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this because I can't figure out who this is made by. It does feel really nice though. Bummer, but oh well. I don't need to grab everything. Someone else can probably get a good deal on that. What is this right here? Let's move these out of the way. This might be some kind of trivet. It does have felt on the bottom. And then a bunch of stone. Okay, so it's a sun, $4. Okay. Okay, moving on. Home goods. That looks like a reproduction from vintage for sure. This one looks like an actual vintage. So, little boy baseball. Was blue? No, blue was not one of the colors. Is the hat on good? If I can check it out. Yeah, nothing is on the bottom. I'm going to leave it. This is going to be a lot to ship and all kinds of stuff. So it might be a cookie jar worth something, but I'm going to leave that here. Okay, we have deluxe Easter eggs. You guys know I love collecting eggs. I'm not sure if this is my thing, but we do have some eggs. A little seal planter. Okay. Alright, moving on to this side. That's a pretty sunflower looking bowl. Let's see, are you crystal? Are you marked? I mean, the bottom does look really nice. Okay, so we're gonna look to see if this is made by anybody important. Maybe I'll Google Lens it. Oh, wait, Mikasa, right here. I mean, it is really pretty though. But Mikasa, I'm always drawn to Mikasa, you guys, but you know, it's not worth a ton. Ooh, this feels like cut crystal. You can see like there's a little bit of chipping happening, but look at how like sparkly this is. Again, you guys, there's no price tag on this. What is going on here? Okay. And here's a bowl. Looks like it has some gold flecks in the edge. Here's the bottom. All right, it says $4.99. It kind of has like a pine cone cross hatching look. This actually might be like an artist piece, not a mass-produced piece. Look at how it's not quite perfect. And I don't think that this is a flash on here. I really think that the glass is a cranberry glass. Ooh, this is really pretty. All right, I'm trying to see if there's any kind of signature on here. I don't see it, but I do love it. Is there a little bit of scratching in here? That's fine. All right, we're gonna grab this one. I really love it. All right, we have 2 breakable things to take back to Wisconsin. All right, we have some lead crystal by Tuesday Morning. That is a store. It was $30 originally, $80 for retail. So I mean, it's really pretty. It has this pulled glass for lead crystal. Ooh, look at this ruffling going on. This looks very feminine. It does feel pressed though. It feels very smooth. I do like this handkerchief ruffled edge. That is pretty. Okay. Oh, there's another one right there. Ooh, what are you? Carnival glass. I mean, there is wear right there, but look at this ruffling. And I really like this amethyst glass at the bottom. There is little feet on the bottom. That is so pretty though. I'm gonna leave it because there is some damage to it. And look at this. We have another. Is this? Let's see. Let's see up close. Yeah, this is just funky stuff on it. Again. Oh, wait. Look at the bottom. So this might just be flashed. But isn't it pretty though? This little like folded basket thing. All right, we're gonna leave that. And then I've sold one of these in my booth before, but it was vintage. This one is not, and it's missing the little pump, little plant mister. Ooh, wood and metal section, yes. Okay, is this cast iron right here? Oh, yes, it is. It's a cast iron car. This one, and it rolls. Is it a bank? Wouldn't it be cool if it was a bank? I collect cast iron banks for Gideon in his room, the ones that, you know, you put in a coin and then you press a button and it does something. So I have several of those. I think that they must have their Target stores donate here because I see a lot of closeout items from Target at the Salvation Army. Ooh, what is this pewter loveliness right here? What are you? Okay, so we have a carousel horse and doesn't say anything. Candle holder. Actually feels kind of lightweight for being pewter, so maybe aluminum? Interesting. Okay, so again, this doesn't have a price tag on it. Maybe it did at one point, but it doesn't anymore. And someone does have it listed for like 30. I mean, it hasn't sold for 30. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just saying. We're being a little bit pickier today. Oh, I do like this. This would be cute for holding stuff in the booth. Like something. What is this priced for? $5. I think I'll grab that for the booth. That would be a good little display. Okay, wood section. This looks like a nice high quality wood. Not sure. We have Loons in Love. This is $2.99. Cute for a cottage.
Hello, shopper. Enjoy the 50% off all red and white tags. Again, all red and white tags are 50% off.
We found our first blue tag. No, wait. Keep thinking it's blue. It's red and white. Okay, I still haven't found any red or white tagged items. Ooh, look at this down here. Sold as is. And what is in it? Oh, sewing stuff. Ooh, that looks like fun. I just like this green avocado color. It looks very retro. It's like a medallion in the front, missing the handle. So it's $5.99 sold as is. And then we have a little basket here, little travel picnic basket. All right, well, let's see what goodies are in here. Okay, so this is broken and it looks like it would have lifted something out of here. Yep, we can try to gently lift it out. And then what is under here? Ooh, it's like so fun. Isn't this so fun? Okay, so Singer, dressmaking guide, and then we have all these little crafts in here. So we have ribbons and what's this? A little book on love. Life's little treasure book on love. Oh my gosh, this has a lot of their memories are in here. That's so sweet. It's a little box of memories. All right, I'm not gonna get this. There's a lot of stuff to deal with, but I really love going through stuff like this. Okay, I totally love this. This is like a burned wood folk art type of thing. It is marked D. Martin on the back. Maybe it was like some kind of hotel. When my dad was in the hospital, they had a different project for people. So I'm wondering if this was like tramp art or maybe like something like that. So I'm gonna put this in. We'll probably sell that at the booth. $4. Okay. Next, what is this? Not vintage. This is teakwood or monkey pod. What does it say? Genuine something tree. Something tree. Okay. Oh, right above. Look at this. Yes. I mean, I don't think it's chipped here. I think we're good. Look at this swordfish. This is carved wood. And it is beautiful. Okay, we have a couple things now. Oh, what is this right here? Okay, this feels not like wood, but what are you? It says multi something right there. I don't know what this is. Oh, we have a boat down here. Maybe like a centerpiece. Broken box. Okay, we're at the end. Okay, I'm going to look through these pictures and then I'm gonna go look at the jewelry. I just heard them say assistant at the jewelry counter. So that is where I'm gonna be headed. This is pretty, I like that, but not vintage. Ooh, what is this? This is a print, 77 out of 500, Bob Halloway. This is a $10 one. Here's a really pretty picture. Okay, there's a picture of Italy. Anything that we absolutely need? I don't think so. All right, I'm going to the jewelry. All right, you guys, I am back in the car and this was definitely my favorite piece today. Let me just show you. See that those gold flecks in there? I'm going to, after I show you guys this bowl, I'm going to go on my phone and show you guys what I found that is a little bit similar to this. So I'm highly what am I thinking? I'm very much leaning towards it is made in Venice, or is a Venetian Italian piece. Let me show you. Okay, so this isn't exactly the same, but it definitely has the same cross-hatching design. And then look at the edge. Look at the edge, you guys. It has the same gold flecks. So this one is not marked. It just had the sticker that says genuine Venetian made in Italy. So you guys, what are we thinking? I really think that this is a complimentary set right here. This one has like a curved edge, but honestly, it looks exactly the same, except for this is like a, I don't know, like a bowl. And then this one is more of like a pedestaled bowl. So I'm using my Google Lens to see if I can see anything else. Let me just hold this up. Isn't it so pretty? I love that color. I kind of want to keep it. All right. So now that I pulled it up like this, quilted, this one says Murano. Again, I'm not seeing anything exactly like that when I do it like that. Let's try it one more time. Maybe if I do it to the side a little bit with the gold fleck coming through. There, that one pulls up the Venetian glass. Oh, here's one that's similar that says Antique 67. Let's see what that one says. Okay, there's a lot of different pieces here. All right, so does this say anything? Does it say cranberry glass? Venetian. Yeah, it doesn't really say what that is, but but there is the like cross hatching right here. Obviously the higher gold content, the darker and richer the hue of glass. True cranberry glass can vary from the lightest pinks to a deep. So we do know that cranberry glass is made with actual gold. But so that's what this article is about. It's not really telling us about that specific piece, but yeah, more research needs to be done. This is a fantastic piece. Pretty excited about it. Ready to bring it back home to Wisconsin. All right, you guys, I think I'm done thrifting for the day. My husband and I are doing like a low carb keto diet. So we might go to a Brazilian restaurant. That might be fun. I mean, I do look kind of scrubby. We just hiked. Maybe it'll be a tomorrow thing. But yeah, I am going to post a video on So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, make sure you're out there thrifting so you guys can live generously. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys. I'm going to show you guys how I turn this vintage brown bottle into something that is like an upcycled vintage piece that I want for my booth. So I'm going to be putting some Recycled decoupage paper. This is a Recycled paper that has like a lot of little mini designs on it. So I'm trying to figure out which one would fit on this, what is it, a bottle. And this one right here looked like it would fit. I do like that it has like a vintage style to it, really pretty roses, and I think that that's like a nice juxtaposition to that brown bottle look, that really feminine rose print, and kind of reminds me of like an apothecary style, which is kind of what I'm going for. So I peeled off the 99-cent Goodwill sticker, but there is some sticky residue. I love these Lysol dual action wipes. I use them so much in like my reselling business, and it just like takes off the sticky residue on that scrubby side. And I'm going to see how it measures up on the bottle here. And it actually does fit nicely. Now I will have to see how it can lay down on that rounded edge. And there's also like a raised lettering on the bottom. And so we'll see how that works. I'm using the DIY liquid patina to set my decoupage. And this was the first time I've ever used it, and it actually did not really have a smell, unlike Mod Podge. Mod Podge can have a kind of strong smell, but this one didn't. So because this paper was so small, this decoupage paper was so small, I just decided to coat the bottle itself first instead of doing a starter strip, and then just laying that paper right down on it and spreading it out. And then I'm just going to put that liquid patina right over the top, right along the edges, and trying to smooth it out. There really isn't any wrinkling going on because it is such a small piece of paper. Sometimes you can get wrinkles when you are decoupaging paper, and some people like to paint their pieces white before they actually put the decoupage paper on, because it will make the paper stand out more. But I actually really liked this rustic look. I thought that it looked really nice. And then I am going to wipe away that extra liquid patina glue. You can add the liquid patina to the entire bottle just to give it the same texture, but I only really wanted the liquid patina to be on the paper itself. And then smoothing down that rounded edge again and wiping it back. And there we go. I thought it needed a little bit extra to sell as like a higher end upcycled vintage home decor piece. So I'm using some gold gilding wax. I use this so often on so many of my own home decor pieces. And I actually just use my finger, as you see here. People can use brushes or even a rag, but I just found using my finger works the best. And I just wipe my finger off when I'm done. I am able to control it a lot better just using my finger. And look at how cute the top of this bottle turned out with that gold gilding wax. That just added a little bit extra that it needed. I'm just going to wipe that away. I'm going to use my heat gun to make sure that the paper itself is dry. And there we go. It is dry here. And then I'm thinking, it needs a little bit extra, so what can I do? And I decided I'm going to use my finger to put the gold gilding wax just around, kind of like as a frosted window look, right around that decoupage paper. And then I'm going to wipe the gilding wax that actually got on the bottle itself. I'm going to wipe that away. I could have left it as like a frame look, but then I decided I'm just going to wipe away the gilding wax on the bottle itself. And I'm really loving how this turned out. It looks so romantic, and it totally transformed this bottle here. Let me know what you guys think, and I will show you guys in the final stage look how absolutely beautiful it is, turning a 99-cent bottle into this gorgeous little piece, little home decor piece. I was just thrilled. A huge shout out to all the Patreon members for supporting both YouTube channels and our Lilyworks Facebook community. Come on over to our new selling platform called District.net. We have 2 stores. One is called Lilyworks Antiques and Collectibles. The other is Lilyworks Jewels and Lots. Become a member. You can also become a seller. Also, if you're interested in anything you see from this video or reseller merch, go ahead and head over to lilyworksreseller.com, where you can find different collections for sale. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!